Hey guys, it's Devin from Neptune Design, and if you have ever tried to build a newsletter sign up but haven't had a website or you don't have any web design experience, then this is the right video for you. Okay, so I was exploring and playing around this week, and I actually found a cool way that you could have a newsletter sign up without having a website. And that's a pretty big deal because I know a lot of people out there, they don't have websites and they still want to get a newsletter sign up so they can add people to the newsletter and start marketing to them. So how exactly do you do that? Okay, so let's talk about MailChimp and what MailChimp is. So MailChimp is basically a email newsletter software, and what's cool about it is you could add up to, I think it's 2,000 people onto your mailing list, and you can send them automated emails, greeting emails, happy birthday emails. You can send them specials about the product that you're selling. You can send them quite a lot of stuff. And the best thing about it is it's completely free. And guys, don't worry, this landing page technique that I'm going to show you, this newsletter sign up technique that I'm going to show you, it's completely free of charge. You don't have to spend any money on it whatsoever. So with that being said, I need you to go and register a MailChimp account, and I need you to get ready and set up everything on your side. I'm going to assume that you can do that by yourself. Okay, so I am in MailChimp right now, and the first thing I'm going to do is I am going to go into my account and I'm going to click on campaigns. Some of you might come out to this screen at first. It's not a problem. We'll start off here. I think this is the screen that most of us will be on. So what I want you to do is you are going to click on the button that says create campaign. And next you are going to look for landing page, and then you're going to give your landing page a name. I'm just gonna call it Banana Joe, and you're gonna select the audience. Now basically what an audience is if you have a group of people that you're already mailing, MailChimp will put that into a specific audience. So audience is just a fancy name for a group of people that whoever subscribes to your newsletter sign up, where they'll be added to. So for example, if you have a group of 500 people and you send them information about real estate, you could call that audience your real estate audience, and whoever signs up for your newsletter will automatically be added to your real estate audience. So I'm going to click on Neptune Design. That's one of my predefined audiences, and I am going to click on begin. Okay, so I am on the template selection page, and I think I am going to choose this one. Funny story, I tried to record the video, but the recordings were in a wrong format. So I've already been through all of this stuff, but you know, I'm just redoing it because I love you guys so much and I want to push this video out. Okay, so I am in the template editor now, and there's a whole lot of cool things that we can do. We could change the logo, we can change the wording, we can take some sections out. So let's see how far we get. So the first thing I want to do is I want to change this bandmates logo. So I'm going to click on the pencil icon. It'll show the logo over here as a .png file, and then I am going to click on replace, and I am going to add my own logo. If you guys don't see any images here, it's because you haven't uploaded anything. I want you to click on this upload button, and then you can upload whatever you'd like, whatever image you like. Try and keep your images high quality, but try and make them as small a size as possible as well. I think if you want to add any image that's bigger than 1,000 pixels by 1,000 pixels, like mega huge sizes, don't do that, because it'll just slow your emails down and your emails will be huge and then they won't clear on people's inboxes. So try and keep your image quality low. And even when you're building a newsletter page, same applies. The faster the page loads, the better for you. Okay, so I'm gonna click on my white logo. I'm going to say insert. Very nice. And then I don't only want their email addresses, I want their first names, I want their last names, and I want their birthdays as well. And what I want to do is I want it so that, does the email address have to be on top? Well, it seems like the email address has to be on top. And I want to turn all of these fields into required fields. The weird thing about the birthday though is it doesn't ask you for oh, okay, I see what they do. They put your birthday this way because it doesn't want to ask for your exact date of birth, because I think that would be considered personal information. So they just want to send you birthday messages. That's why they do it that way. Perfect. And the button will say subscribe. Well, I've got a new ebook, so I am going to write here, save money on your ads, get the free ebook now. And I am going to change this to H1, so it is the biggest size or the heading size wording. Okay, cool. So we got a logo, we got that there. I don't know, maybe we'll put in a image. Can put in an image over there. I'm going to say browse, select this image of my book, which is luckily already there. The background color can be white-ish. I'm just gonna leave it as white. Let me try and get a closer match. There we go, that's more or less okay. So it'll say save money, get the free ebook now. Here's the picture of my ebook. And what I want to do is I want to get rid of all of this stuff, this whole section, in fact. Cool. And yeah, I'm also gonna get rid of this. Well, guys, you guys can make your landing page however you want. I am just gonna try to make mine as focused as possible. Okay, so that's done. And then I just need to copy some text from my proper newsletter. And I am going to say, understand your market. Cool. So I got myself a neat little landing page. I don't know what's up with this section, but it's just a video for an example, so I suppose I don't have to be a perfectionist about it. And I am going to say save and close, and then I'm going to click on the save and close button over here. Okay, so the first thing I need to do is I need to give it a name. So I'm going to say Neptune Design Newsletter, and I'm going to save it. Then I need to add a URL. If you want your own custom domain, if you guys already have a domain or whatever arrangement you have with your hosting company, you can add your own custom domain over here. Bear in mind that that would be a paid feature. Otherwise, you could use the MailChimp URL, which is completely free. So I'm going to say Neptune Design ebook, and I am going to save that. So let's just look at the ticks. I got my page title, I got my URL, I got my audience and tags, and I got my my actual page. And what you can do is you can click on preview just to be sure that everything looks the way you want it to look. Okay, so I need to exit my preview mode, and then I am going to click on publish. And once I'm done, you now have a link that you can send to anyone that you want, and it's going to look like you actually have a website and you actually have a newsletter. Sign up on that website. So if I click this link over here, as you can see, it's all good. And the last thing that I would advise you to do is just to sign up and test out your email. So I've got so many email addresses. I'm just gonna call this neptuneu@gmail. Just type in a fake email address, and I'm going to say submit. And as you can see, it says success. You have been added to the audience. So guys, that is basically how you would do it. And thank you very much for watching this episode. And if you want to support the channel, check out the links in the description below. And if you want my free ebook, you know where to get it, in the links in the description below. Thank you so much. This has been Devon for Neptune Design.